All right, ninjas, so look, we're inside control here, staying nice and tight, okay? And again, we're gonna pass this lapel through the armpit to the left hand. So here I am, I'm gonna reach back, I'm gonna get that quick little pass over to here, nice and tight, keeping it as tight as I possibly can here. Now look, I can lock these hands together, or I can chill out right here. I like to cup the shoulder, control his body. Now watch him get ready to mount now, so I'm putting a lot of pressure on his head here. My knee goes into the hip as my right hand slaps that leg and creates some space. And I'm gonna slide down and stay nice and low here and consume all the space. Now look, my left hand's gonna start sliding up to create that little space here. My right hand is gonna go on the inside as I pull it up. And I start to cut that form across his neck. Now right here, I don't really have the angle to quite finish it, okay? He's gonna start pushing my body. As I get rolled, my right leg is gonna block his hip right here. It's gonna force him into side control. As I turn, boom, there's the squeeze. And again, it's that same baseball bat grip where the forearm's cutting up against the neck right here, creating a lot of pressure, okay? Again, from side control, here we go. All right, my ninjas, here I am. I'm gonna make that first initial pass. We'll assume it's kind of over here a little bit more, okay? Here I go, I open it up, I make that first pass. I get it nice and tight here. And again, lots of pressure with that shoulder. Knee goes into the hip, boom, I get to my mount. Staying nice and low, driving my head against his head here. I start to slide my hand up. As my right hand comes in, I cut my elbow across his head. My head drops, my right leg blocks the hip. I cut and turn, boom, and I squeeze. If he keeps rolling across my body, again, legs, boom, there's a squeeze. And again, it's gonna be a fast tap. If he doesn't tap, he's going out. So from side control, here we go. Get my first initial pass, boom, nice and tight. Get myself in position here. I start sitting up my mount. Again, low with the body. I start choking it up here, hand slides up. My right hand comes through. I cut that form, I wanna create pressure here. He's gotta feel that danger here. As my head drops, watch my right foot. I block the hip. Turn my body, boom, there it is. So again, we're using the tail of the gi here. And the thing I like about this versus the traditional baseball bat grip where you're inside the lapel, this compresses my fingertips. And what happens is it really kind of hurts the fingers, and long term it can do some damage to your fingers as well. That's why the tips hurt so bad when you're doing that. Versus wrapping around the gi, you're not gonna fatigue nearly as quickly, and it's not gonna compress your fingertips in the same way because you're wrapping around it and you're not fully committed to it. In other words, if you're in here, sometimes it's hard to get your hands out of there. Versus at the outside here, I can let go and jump ship at any time. So let's look at it one last time here from side control. There's my pass. I go to my mount, head is down, I'm consuming all the space here. I start sliding that hand up, my right hand goes through, I cut, I drop, check the hip. If I get stuck, let's say I get here and he stays low on me, he won't let me make that turn. And that's gonna happen sometimes. If that happens, I do what I call the shrug. I'm gonna shoot my hands up real quick, boom, and then cut it. See how fast that is? So if I'm here and I can't, it's not happening, I make a little shrug, and it's gonna help me lift my hips and everything at the same time. Boom. And then I keep turning my body towards the floor as if I'm twisting my head all the way around. Give it a try, ninjas. Happy training. Os. Bar right here, okay? I have the arm in there at any time.